Hello, I'm Charlie Bess, a fellow with HP out of the HP Services Lab, and John Dodge, the community manager for the Enterprise CIO Forum, asked me if I could do a video post rather than just the traditional blog post. So here goes. Forrester recently released a analysis of the concept of the cloud broker. Although there is much to agree with, I actually view it a bit differently than they do. They have much of a hardware-centric view for my taste. This is not something new, though. We in HP have been dealing with this for years. My view is that the various components of cloud build up on each other from a layer upon layer approach, much like an onion, starting out maybe with virtualization, moving out to infrastructure as a service, which is really the first two cloud layer, out to platform as a service and software as a service, all the way out to business processing as a service. All those things have the characteristics of cloud. There are some other ideas, though, that I wish they had stressed. The cloud broker must understand the analytics and user interface issues to weave it together so that all the solutions can have a coherent interface for the end user and remove any data inconsistencies. This helps eliminate the latency and allows the use of automated workflow and other techniques to focus on the anomalies and automate normal instead of having the integration take place in the mind of the user and essentially distract them from the work they're trying to do. But there are also some other recommendations that they had that I do agree with, that the broker should help you understand your window of opportunity, that we can all see what's happening here and know that's what's happening in the marketplace, and that you need to decide whether you want to retain your infrastructure and at what price point you would want to change to a different model of operating. And if you don't understand that point, you're essentially passively deciding to stick with the status quo. So hopefully the brokers can work through that with you. Of course, putting trust in the right partner. And I use the term partner here because I'm talking about a close relationship, understanding where they're headed as well as where you're headed, and what kind of lock-in issues are of concern to you, and how does that make you feel. The broker can help essentially project your headlights out further so that you can see what directions you'll need to take instead of oversteering at a later date. The brokers can also help you plan to invest. There are many skills that are going to be needed, and you don't have them all in-house. So understanding what you're going to buy versus what you need to develop internally, and if you do buy them, do you need to have a long-term relationship, or is this just a short-term need where you're going to do some pilots, essentially, to understand the implications for your business, financially, behaviorally, and even to your own team itself. So these are all areas that cloud brokers can help organizations work through.